Hi, Sophie here, taking you through an easy to follow stretch routine. It's all done on the floor and you don't need any equipment. However, if you do have a wall, position yourself nearby to the wall. And if you have either a towel, a yoga strap, or a stretchy band, go ahead and grab that too. If not, no worries. Let's go. So laying down onto your back, just draw your knees into your chest and give the knees a little circle, rolling them around in one direction, and then you can roll them the opposite way. From here, if you hug both knees in as firmly as you can, and then bring your head up to meet your knees for a brief second, and then rest back down. And we'll do that one more time. Draw your knees and your head in together, and then resting back down. From here, now take your right knee into your chest, and you can straighten the left leg out straight and start to flex and point through your feet. You can go together, or you can do one and then the other. Get your coordination going as well. And now you can start some circles with your feet, with your ankles. Creak, crack, and then reverse it the other way. And from here, just keeping your right hand on your knee, your left hand down onto your thigh, just gonna make like you're stirring a pot. So circling that knee around, mobilizing through your hip joint, and then reverse it back the other way. And just keep your breath flowing. Try not to hold your breath as we're doing these gentle movements. And now you'll start to extend and bend through that right leg. And if you've got your strap handy, you can, or your towel, you'll just wrap that around your foot as you do this movement. So a couple of times bending up and down. And now when you feel ready, you can hold that leg up towards the ceiling. If this pulls it all through your lower back, you can bend that left knee, and that should alleviate any discomfort there. You can have a slight bend in your right leg as well. Whatever feels comfortable for you. With stretching, you never want to feel pain. Just go to where it's comfortable, then go a little bit more so it's slightly uncomfortable, and then breathe through it. And with each breath out, see if your body will soften, relax a little deeper into that stretch. So from here, you're going to straighten out your left leg if it's not already straight, and you'll take both ends of your towel or strap into your left hand, and you're going to place your right hand into the hip crease of your right hip, and just slowly, ever so slowly, bring that leg across the body. Trying to keep that right hip close to the floor. You don't want it to come all the way over. Just so that you can feel a gentle stretch through the outside thigh. You may even feel it into that calf muscle here as well, the outer shin. And we'll take that leg back up straight to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. And then we're going to take the other knee into your chest. So left knee, hug it in, your right leg can go away straight, and you're just going to point and flex through those feet. Toes to your nose, toes point away. And then draw your circles with your ankles. And reverse the other way. And then taking just your left hand onto that knee as you make little circular motions, a couple of times in one direction and then back the other way. And then hugging that knee in before you take your hands to the back of your thigh and start to extend and bend through that knee, or if you do have your towel or strap there, you can wrap that around your foot as you do that movement. And remember, you can always have the opposite knee bent if you're starting to feel a little bit tight through that leg or through your lower back. And then we'll hold that leg straight up towards the ceiling. A little bend in the knee is fine. Try not to have your arms up too high around your neck. Just relax your shoulders, relax your face. And once again, just utilizing your breath to help your body release deeper into the stretch. Think of your heel lifting and lengthening towards the ceiling. We'll take one more breath here. And then we're going to take the strap, both ends of the strap, into your right hand. Your left hand, you'll place it into that hip crease to keep the hip down as you just ever so slightly bring the leg across the body to feel that stretch your outer thigh and into that calf as well. One more breath here. You can bring that leg back into the center. Once again, even out your hands with the strap. Drawing the toes back towards you. Just holding this for a moment longer. We've got an inner thigh stretch coming up, and you've got a couple of options with this one. If you have a good amount of wall space nearby, you're going to lay with your bottom right up, or sit with your bottom right snug, right flush next to the wall, and then you're going to spin around. So my bottom, you might have to shuffle back in a bit closer. My bottom's touching the wall, my legs are on the wall, and I'm just going to let my legs slide down to where it feels comfortable. You may have a bend in your knees, and that's absolutely fine. And then you'll just lay here and allow gravity to help with the stretching through the inner thigh, the groin area. However, if you don't have a wall that's big enough space to be able to do that, you can take your strap, wrap it around your foot with your other knee bent, and you're just going to let that leg come out to the side. Now, if it feels fairly comfortable, you can then extend the opposite leg straight. And you'll just stay here for about 10 seconds, letting that breath flow, and see how you go. If you're feeling all right, you can perhaps shorten your strap, so bringing the leg up a little bit closer towards you as it's falling open towards the floor. And if you've got legs on the wall, you'll just stay there the whole time. If your body allows. If you need to come out and have a break, that's absolutely fine. You're going to draw that leg back into the center if you're doing single legs, and I'm going to flip around so I've got space to do the other leg. So you'll take the strap around the foot, open it out to the side, and if you're feeling quite okay with that, you can straighten your left leg away, or your opposite leg. Now, if you do have your wall, we're going to use the wall for the next stretch as well, but I will give you a variation if you don't have that wall space as well. So you can allow that leg to come back in if you're doing the single legs. And if you are doing single leg without the wall, you'll just take one ankle over the opposite knee, reach through the gap and pull that thigh in towards you. You can also reach around to the shin as well if you've got a little bit more space. If you're using the wall, you'll shuffle back so that your bottom is no longer touching the wall. So my legs are still on the wall. I'm going to take my right ankle over my left knee and I'm just going to start to slide my foot down the wall. Now you might feel that straight away and think, oh, that's too much. You can actually move away from the wall to slide that foot down further to make it more comfortable. Or if you need to feel the stretch more, you can come back closer to the wall. So option, hands through the legs or using the wall to get your glute stretch. One more breath here. And you can allow your legs to go back up straight if you're using the wall, or just swap legs if you're not using the wall. So our final stretch is a nice little round the world spine twist. So if you take yourself onto your side, your knees are bent, your arms are together, and you're just going to draw a circle along the carpet, along the floor, up and around behind you. As big a circle as you can make. And again, we'll circle it around. Last one. And I'm going to change ends on my mat. You can just roll straight over. So with the palms together, just laying comfortably, and you can take the arm up and around in a circular motion behind. 3 big circles. Make them slow. Last one. You can draw your knees back into your chest, hug them into a tight little ball, and then extend your arms and legs out long, fingertips away from your toes, and you're all done.